We just got back from Freedom Weekend, and man, it was such a good time. It felt nice to unplug for a bit, hang out, laugh, just breathe. But now we're home and, well, you know how it goes. The second we pulled in, it was like, all right, back at it. There's a lot that needs doing. We've got the cabin to keep building, the yard's getting wild, the animals still need fed. Gary started mowing yesterday, but the rain had other plans. I was gonna come out here and work in the garden, but nope, the rain got me too. The weather's been all over the place lately. One minute it's blazing hot, the next it's pouring rain. And that's honestly been the pattern for months now. Over and over and over again. It's so hard to get anything done. But hey, that's just life out here. You step away for a minute and everything keeps growing. The grass, the garden, the list of things to do, all of it. Still, there's something kind of exciting about jumping back in, so let's get at it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to our channel. Well, y'all, today I have got to spend a little bit of time in the garden. It has got crazy amount of weeds everywhere, but I'm not doing anything about that today. In fact, on the last video when I was out here in the garden, I did tell you guys that I was gonna be kind of like, quote unquote, rebel gardening this year, which basically means you plant it and you forget about it. And that's what I'm gonna be doing. However, I do want to come through and I want to get some of the good fruits off the vine, grab some of these good veggies, kind of check out my plants, rearrange a few things, and see what I can get from my rebel garden. So let's get it. Now real quick, we want to give a big shout out to RainPoint for sponsoring today's video and helping us level up our water game around the homestead. RainPoint sent us their 2-zone water timer and their water flow meter.
This little guy is the RainPoint garden hose water meter, and it's actually pretty genius. It tracks how much water you're using and how long it's been running. Perfect for keeping your garden, animals, or tanks on point.
This thing is as simple as it gets. Right out of the box, you pop in the batteries, hit the menu button to scroll through your settings, and you're ready to roll. It's got a clear screen, easy controls, and Gary had it on the spigot and working in under a minute. Y'all know we don't like wasting anything, and coming from the desert, especially water. So being able to measure every drop is a huge win.
Next up is this RainPoint sprinkler timer. With a solid brass swivel connector, it's built tough, super easy to use, and gives you a precise control over how and when you water.
All right, now this one is the 2-zone water timer, and it makes managing multiple watering areas super simple. First, Gary just threads it onto the spigot, nice and solid fit, and then he attaches our 2 hoses, one for the garden, and then the other one is for the animal run. The dial menu is super intuitive. You just turn it to set start time, run time, frequency, all with these big, easy to read buttons. No squinting or guessing. Once we had our settings dialed in, Gary hit the manual button to kick things on, and boom, water was flowing. The built-in flow meter is a nice bonus too. You can actually watch your water usage in real time, which helps us to stay mindful, especially in dry months. All in all, it's a simple but powerful upgrade for anyone looking to automate their watering setup. You set it once and let it do its thing. Whether you're watering a big garden bed or just trying to keep the dust down, this timer's got your back. And the best part is that both of those items are major Prime Day discounts right now.
We dropped the links in the description and pinned comments. Go check them out before the deals dry up.
Thanks again to RainPoint for supporting the channel. Now, let's get back in the garden. So friends, if it's not one thing, it's another. We have been blasted with so much heat, and then it seems like never-ending rain. In fact, yesterday started the most recent rainstorm while Gary was out here weed whacking and doing stuff. And it started raining basically when he was in the middle of that. Rained all night, rained all morning, and right now is the only patch of dry time that I've been able to find today to come on out here, record this video and get this done. So bear with us, friends. It's just been one thing after another. Life has definitely been lifing us, but it's okay. It's all good, guys. It's all good. There's beauty in the mundane. There's beauty in the chaos, and I will surely find it. That is for sure. Now, I wanted to kind of walk you through and kind of take a look at my garden just as it is, being a rebel garden. I haven't been doing the weeding. Shame, shame on me. Shame, shame, shame on me.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
Seems as though all of my cucumbers are pretty much gone. They're all yellow. And so I do plan to take these off the vine today. Look at them, guys. I got so many yellow cucumbers. Now, they're not going to make anything good for me, but I think the chickens will like it. Let's start there. I definitely want to work really quickly inside the garden because the bugs are outrageous. I've already smacked about 50 no-see-ums, and I'm hoping that I don't get demolished while I try to just get what I can get, right? I'm trying to get in here and get what I can get and get out. So let's start here with this section, and then we'll move on to another. All right, so I was smart and I brought at least a bowl and some scissors out this time, so that should make it a little helpful. All these little things that are poking out on me though, I swear, it's like I'm fighting myself not to going and picking out all of these weeds. And I still might, guys, I still might succumb to the OCD pressure in my own brain. But I really wanted to just plant it and let it go this year. So yeah, so all I'm doing right now is I'm just kind of chopping away at all these yellow ones. I'm just gonna get them off the vine, set them aside. We will take these guys down to the chickens, but I heard you guys in the comments section, y'all were telling me, see, I have to pull it. I have to pull it. Y'all were telling me basically that the yellow ones are sucking all of the water out and all of the nutrients out. Now, I knew that it was going to be sucking some of like the nutrients and stuff out of the ground. I didn't know the thing about the water though, that it meant that they were having too much water. So very, very helpful and good to know. I appreciate you guys filling me in on that. I have so many of these little green cucumbers that are still growing, but some of them are immediately turning yellow. Like, look at this guy. I would have thought that that could have done something, but it didn't. Chickens will be happy. I still have plenty, and I'll bring you guys up closer here in just a second, but I still have plenty of cucumbers that are growing right here, but immediately they're growing yellow, and I'm not sure why. It could be just because I'm putting such low effort into this garden this year, but I don't know. I'm really not sure. I'm trying to stay as far away from like this grass and stuff as possible because it tickles my legs. And that's where the bugs like to chill and hang out. And throw this vine up and over. Oh, we got a couple of good ones. They're funny shaped, but there's some good ones over here. All right. Spearmint looks like it's doing real good. I sure wish these did not turn orange and yellow like this, because could you imagine like how big of a freaking cucumber that would have been? Like, delicious, man. But sadly, it turned on me. It's so nice to be home after the Freedom Weekend. I had such a great time again, friends. I know we talked about it on a recent video, but I really had such a great time with everybody. And it was just so nice to be able to visit, but You know, I don't know if y'all are like me, but whenever I go away somewhere, it's always so nice to be home, right? So nice to be home. And I'm very happy to be home right now. Whoop! Being able to fiddle around in the garden. Here I am saying I'm not gonna pick any weeds, and I can't help it. Get out of there. All right. Whoop, you're still attached. I'm gonna get you while the getting's good. This one's nice and green. Small, but I'm gonna get you before you turn on me. Let's see. Oh, we got another good green one in here. It's starting to turn yellow. It's like green on one side and then a little yellowish on the other. Man, what else we got? We got anything hiding? Got anything else hiding in here? Oh, another little yellow one. What a waste. So does anybody know, like, why they turn yellow, like, immediately like this? What is happening? What can I change? Is it just getting too much water? That could be a thing too. It's been raining like crazy. And then it's really, really hot and dry. And then it rains like crazy, and then it's really, really hot and dry. So there's not really been much of a happy medium, you know? It's been one extreme or the next. And I will say, we've been out here in Arkansas now for a few years, and this year does seem a little bit unusual with the weather. I'm not really sure, but I feel like other people have also been leaving that in the comment section of our videos, so. Okay, I'm almost done with these guys. Oh, you're vining out all the way over here, aren't you? Look at you. Get back over there. You too, you're vining out all the way over here, aren't you? Stick back to that wall. Okay, got a few more. I got vines going everywhere, guys. The vines are vining. The vines are vining. Let's see. There's another yellow one in there. Gimme. I don't know, that one's a little white. That's weird. And I think that's it. I think. It looks like it's it to me. What we got going on over here? There's a little baby one. A little tiny one. I'm gonna let you grow. There's another green. I'm gonna get you before you get gone. I'm gonna get you. Okay. Oh, and there's a big old fat one over here. Hiding. Why you do me like that? Now I think I got them all. Oh, there's another. See? They're just hiding in here. Just hiding and hiding. See another yellow one there. That one could be for chickens. But there's a greenish one in here for me. Yay. Okay, now I think I got them all. Over there with that pile. And I think that's good for my cucumbers. So I wanted to bring you guys in here just a little bit closer. Maybe somebody out there in the old YouTube land can let me know what my soil is either missing or something that I can do the extremely lazy route. I'm talking, I want something to throw out here and set it and forget it. I'm trying to do the whole rebel gardening thing this year just because of time. I don't have time, you know, to come out here. Maybe I'll do a fall garden after the summer and I'll like pick it all out and I'll have time to go through and do my weed barriers and stuff like that. But as far as just like maintenance, you know, weekly maintenance, daily maintenance, I ain't got time for it this year as much as I want to. It's just gonna be one of those things where I let myself down. So anyway, let me bring you closer to these and let me know what you guys are thinking. You see what I mean, guys? It's like literally growing off the vine yellow. It's not growing green, and I don't know why. And there's this one like this, and the ones, you know, and the ones that are growing green, they're growing in a really, like, even this little baby guy, growing yellow. Now there's a couple in here that are growing green, but they're growing weird. Like, anybody ever seen a J-shaped cucumber? I mean, come on, man. But they're growing funky. I'm gonna let this guy keep going just because, hey, it's something. But definitely a little bit strange. Now the bugs, the leaves look pretty good. The bugs don't seem to be getting onto this plant, you know? They seem to be doing all right since we did the diatomaceous earth, and I did come out here about 3 times. I have not been super great at it, but I've been out here about 3 times with the Dawn dish soap. Water mixed up, right? Spritzing everything down. So the bugs don't seem to be really going too crazy on these. I mean, a couple of these leaves don't look so fantastic, but for the majority of it, right, it looks pretty good. I just don't understand why I have a giant bowl of yellow and only a tiny bit of yellowish green cucumbers. I'm not complaining. I'm gonna take whatever I can get from here, and I promise you, my chickens are going to be so happy to get all those yellow cucumbers, but still, right? Strange. I'm gonna need this bowl, so I wasn't planning on trekking back and forth, but I need the bowl so that way I can take in what I wanna take into the house and make like carrying easier for me. So really quick, before we keep going in the garden, let's go over to the chickens. Let's give the chickens a little something something and we'll see how they like it. I'm sure they're gonna love it. They're gonna go and feast. Good morning, memes. Actually, it's not morning. Good afternoon, memes. Hi, guys. I don't know if you guys can have cucumbers. I'm gonna Google it real quick. I am gonna Google it really quick. I'll save you guys a couple if you can. I won't let the chickens get all the glory. Let me go give them something and lessen my hands a little bit, okay, boy? Let me go give the chickens a little something first. All right, now the chicken coop, guys, is a soupy, poopy mess. It's nasty. We've had just, like I said, it's just been blazing hot, pouring rain. Blazing hot, pouring rain is what it is. But the gals look like they're ready for a treat. Look at them. Hello, ladies. Hello, ladies. Back, 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 back. 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 All right, chickens. Let's see what I got for you. Oh, you guys just want to go for it? Let me open it up. Let me open it up. Chickens, come on. I was gonna open them for you. You guys can't peck at the skin. Here. Here, how about something like that? Nice and open. There you go. There you go, smart chicken. There you go. You guys will tear that apart. Here you go. There you go. There you go. Look at them. They just love it, don't they? Garden feast. Don't go fighting over it now, ladies. There's plenty for all of yous. Here. There you go. You guys got to keep the top open. Y'all got to keep the top open or else you can't get nothing. Feast, feast. Don't worry, guys. I'm here to give y'all treats. Don't be a chicken. Y'all scaredy. Now real quick, before I go ahead and give y'all gals the rest of this, I'm gonna do a quick Google search and see if the goats can have them or not. I'll let you guys know what I find out. What say is Google? What does Google think? Well, what do you know? Google says that goats can indeed eat cucumbers. So, looks like my gals are good. I'm gonna definitely take the rest of those cucumbers and go give them to my mamas. But first, I thought I would acknowledge something that's going on here in the chicken coop that you guys might have already noticed. It happened actually a couple of months ago, and we just have not brought you guys along for it because we haven't really given you guys a chicken update lately. And so, to make a long story short, both of my roosters are gone. No, I'm gonna really miss Chanticleer. I'm gonna really miss Calvin. They were great roosters. They were so handsome. And to be honest with you, I really don't know what happened. They weren't picking on each other. Everybody was good. The pecking order was good. Like, I just came down one day. It was about 2 months ago. And first it was Chanticleer. And so, I don't know. He just was deceased on the ground over there. So after Chanticleer passed, we were basically left with just Calvin. And Calvin was doing great. Like, he seemed fine in here. The ladies were kind of situating themselves again with their new pecking order, because once you remove the roosters, like, generally from what I understand, you want 1 rooster for every 12 hens. And so with Chanticleer passing, I only had Calvin, but we don't have too many hens right now. I think we only have 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So we only have 19, I think maybe 20 if there's one hiding inside the hen house. So we're a little bit shy on that 12 and 12. So it would have been okay if we only had Calvin in here, but we probably would have wanted to introduce another rooster just so that way the hens don't like fight over competition on who's going to be gaining the attention of Calvin, right? Well, we didn't get a chance to introduce another rooster because there shortly after, Calvin passed. And again, I don't know what happened. It wasn't too hot. They have water, they have shade, they have food, they have shelter, their coop is clean. Maybe not right this moment because we just had rain, but you know, we keep up on things around here. I really don't know what bumped off my roosters. There's no breaking of an entry. Wasn't another wild animal. There seemed to be no injuries on the roosters. They were just deceased over by their hen house. So, very unfortunate. I'm definitely going to be in the market for some more roosters. That way I can get fertile eggs, and then if I would like to, I can incubate those eggs and continue to have more chickens. However, I'm not in a huge rush to get a rooster because I'm not in a huge rush to incubate eggs at this present time. You don't need a rooster to get fresh morning breakfast. I mean, that's a fact. These are some strong, independent ladies. They don't need no man to get the work done. I do. I definitely need my Gary, for sure. I'm really sad. I really liked those roosters. They were so beautiful. I loved hearing their morning crow. But, you know, it is what it is. It is homesteading life. Sometimes things like that happen. There's no explanation. There's no warning. It just happens. And you got to pick up the pieces and deal with it. So I, of course, always choose to look to the bright side of things. And in this situation, I'm just thankful that my ladies are still going to be strong, independent ladies that don't need no man. And they'll produce breakfast for me anyway. And when I am ready to incubate some chickens, right, I do know a couple of people, Anthony and Roxanne, just right up the hill, and we got a really good friend, Jeff, Bobblehead Homestead, that I know would be happy to help us out in this area. So when I'm ready, I got a rooster. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get these cucumbers over to my memes, which are my goats. But before I go, I wanna check on the eggs, see if there's any breakfast in here for me. What y'all got going on? Nothing. Not a nothing. Did the kids come down here today and I just didn't see it? Did the kids come down and I didn't see it, ladies? If the kids came down, then where's your food? Where's your food? I am gonna have to get on those children. And I don't see any eggs hiding in there either, so. All right, well, either my kids came down and got the eggs but didn't refill their food or something. So I'm gonna go now and get these guys some more food. Be right back. Come on, ladies. Come on, gals. Here, how about you guys don't fight each other over it? There, go get something. Aw, they beat you up, Whitey. I'm sorry. There you go. They straight ran you over, Whitey. There. Don't be mean. What are you doing inside there? Get out of there. No, 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 no. No, 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 twins. Beat it, beat it. There you go, gals. There you go. That's gonna do for the chickens. I mean, they seem happy. Their automatic watering system over there still has water in it. It doesn't look nasty. It doesn't look like it's, you know, sometimes it'll get like dirty and gross. It doesn't look dirty and gross. It looks pretty good. So that tells me that the kids did come out here and at least like rinse that. And I don't know, maybe they just got busy or overlooked the food somehow. Like I said, there was still a little bit of food down there, but at that level, the kids should have known to refill it. So I'll definitely have to talk to them about that here when I get inside. But they got some nice garden scraps. They're all refilled up and ready to go. And maybe now you ladies will start producing some more for me. Or maybe they already did and it's just in the house and I don't know. Anyways, let's take the rest of these into the goat pen and give them a little treat, since Google told me that, yes, they indeed can have cucumbers. Mama! I'm gonna set you right there. Come on. Let's go out here. Whoa, hi, Cappy. Hi, sir. Oh, y'all want some treats? Y'all want some treats? Not on me, you're muddy. You're muddy, you muddy mess. You're a muddy mess, girl. You're a muddy mess. You're a muddy, I know I got the green stuff. I got the good stuff. I have never given my goats cucumbers before, so this is a first. Let's see how well they like it. Here, how about trying some of that? It stink, you don't like it? Oh yeah, come on, Cappy, give it a try. Come on. Yeah. Sir, come on. Matt, come here. Come on, boy, come here. What if I cut it open some more and I make it real juicy and stinky for you? Come here. Come on. Here. How about this? Because if you guys don't want it, I'm gonna give it to the chickens. Here. You want it? Here. Don't be stubborn. You're gonna get your grain after you get your greens. Come on. Come on, guys. Try some. Come on. Is it because I'm watching? Well, fine then. Fine. Fine. What I'll do then is I'm just gonna take these. All right, I'm gonna leave you guys in here with the goats and the cucumbers that I already cut up. I'm gonna take the rest of these back to the chickens since my ungrateful goats don't want them and they only want grain. So I'm gonna feed these to the chickens, get the grain bin in here. Ugh, we'll see if I can get back in that garden. No, don't follow me. You guys are ungrateful. Ungrateful goats don't want my garden scraps, only want the grain. Yeah. Is that what you guys wanted? Huh? I don't know if my goats are just bougie, spoiled, or both. They're like, I don't want your rotten old cucumber. I want the grain. Mama grain. Yeah. I'll save my garden scraps for someone who appreciates it. Like the chickens. I don't know if I'm gonna have very many more garden scraps, as if I'm going to have more garden goodies. That's what I'm hoping for. I was peeping when I was peeping in there, and y'all, I saw some jalapenos. I definitely have some green onion that I can get. There was some really red tomatoes. So let's go in here and see what there is that I can actually snatch because, you know, can't all be for the chickens and those ungrateful goats. Let's start over here with the jalapenos, guys. Look at them. They're so cute. And this one's actually very big. Oh, and he came right off. Nice. Alrighty, I'm gonna take that guy. I'm gonna take that guy. I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna take your friend. Oh, I'm gonna leave this little guy right there. I'm gonna leave that little one. But I'm gonna take your friend over here. Oh yeah. Look at this, we got a volunteer. Look, and he's green. Yay, I love it when I get good volunteers. Yay. Not the biggest, but it's green. Thank you. I got a bunch of red tomatoes growing, and my tomato plants are all kind of like falling all over themselves because I didn't put the cages up this year. Again, rebel gardening. Attempting anyway. But there are some really good red ones in here that I am going to take inside the house now. I'm contemplating putting the cages out here just because I don't necessarily want them sitting in the dirt like this. but you know, look at that. Heck yeah. And that cut I think I just did with my scissors. Still though. You're mine, my dear. Look at that guy, that's so good looking. His friend right up here is a little deformed and has a little buggy action going on, but this one, that's got a BLT written all over it. All right, get off of me, no CM. All right, so these are the tomatoes I was able to get. I was able to get, I don't know, quite a bit of those little cherry ones. This guy's gotta go. But the rest of them all look pretty good, to be honest with you. 3 of the cucumbers are the only ones that I figured would be like worth salvaging. I'm gonna give the rest of them to the chickens. And I got, what is this, 5 jalapenos? Ain't too shabby, ain't too shabby. And while I was over here digging in the tomato part, I noticed something that I saw last year, and you guys told me that it was a very special fruit, and I'm going to leave it alone and let it do its thing. Definitely didn't plant it, and we'll see if I can get any fruit off of it. I'm gonna show you what the plant is first, and then I'll tell you what it is. You see that really pretty flower right there? See how crazy looking it is? And it goes over here and it comes off over there. There's some more of it vining off this way and coming over here. There's another flower right there. And then if you come over this way, there's some more flowers of it right there. Another sneaky little bunch. So I did find that particular plant here in the garden last year, and I didn't know what it was. So we picked it and we pulled it and we were like, I don't know what that thing is, but I did ask you guys. And you guys told me last year that it was a passion fruit. And I was like, no way, man, we're growing wild passion fruit out here. So I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna let it do its thing. I'm gonna see if we end up getting any fruit off of it. It actually looks, on this one right here, it actually looks like there's a couple of little passion fruit buds. Look, guys. Now it's really small. Like, look how big my thumbnail is and look how small that is. But it's got a friend right here too. It's a little bigger. It's got another one right here. Looks like the bugs are getting it a little bit. But it looks like this is probably like the dead flower. So maybe if these were all pollinated right here, maybe I will get some passion fruits out of them. Pretty wild. Guys, I was looking at the passion fruit and look what I see. Peekaboo. I see you. That is my watermelon growing like a cucumber on the outside of my garden fence. What the heck? Now this, friends, is my watermelon plant, and it sure is branching out pretty big. I've got a pretty big watermelon just sitting there on the ground, and he's a weird shape, but I'm hoping. I kind of don't want to bother it. I kind of want to leave it alone. But I also don't want to just let it sit on the ground and get soggy. So I'm gonna put you back in here, buddy. And you can just hang out in there. Peekaboo, look how big that guy is. Oh my goodness. Like, look at how big he is next to that 5-gallon bucket. That's a big boy right there. And I've got a few more over here too. This guy, oh, nice. He's getting there. I'm gonna put him back in there. Stay with your friends. And this vine is just vining out. I'm gonna throw you back in there. Throw you back in there. And oh, look it. There's another one. That's a pretty good size one too. I mean, they're still growing. They're not huge or anything, but hey, I am not mad at it. And there's a couple right here too. Look at this. There's this guy. And there's this guy. Now they don't look super green. Don't they look a little pale? I think they look pale. So, I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just letting things be. And then this one right here is just very large and in charge Marge over here. Very big, but awkward shaped. Looks more like a squash than a watermelon. I'm gonna leave these guys alone. Just keep letting them do their thing. They seem to be doing all right without my help. So, coming on down over here. The strawberries are all bump, bump, ba-dump, wah. Nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to see here. Maybe next year though, right? Maybe. Never know. I'm gonna snag a few of these green onions. Just take them inside, and I want to snatch some basil too. Just take it inside because I have some plans for it in the upcoming week. Might as well. I love basil on my pizza. It's good. And you can always use some fresh green onions. So let me snatch a few of these and get them in the bucket too. I don't want to take all of them because I don't need a whole bunch, but I feel like that should be good. Yeah, Hi, Socks. Hi, Socks. My garden friend. Are you my garden friend? There you go. All right, now I'm just gonna grab some of this basil. I don't want to make it bald because I think that's going to be all I need for now. All right, friends, so looky here. I was able to grab some of those jalapenos that are down and in there, and the cucumbers, some green onions, some basil, some tomatoes. Oh, a spider hiding, trying to hang out and come in the house. Shoo. But this is actually pretty good just for doing what I'm doing and taking it really the lazy route with my garden this year. I'm very happy with this. The chickens got some food. The goats, even though they were bougie, it's still there. If they're hungry, they can eat it. And we're gonna definitely be grubbing on all of this stuff. So all that's really left for me to do now is take it on inside, get it washed, and eat it. So I wanna thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today for a random garden vlog. I asked you guys a lot of questions. I was looking for your input. If you'd be so kind to drop it down in the comments section, I would really appreciate it. And while you're at it, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe if you ain't subscribed yet either. I'm gonna get back to work on this here another day. I'm super surprised that the rain let up long enough for me to do what I was able to do. And in fact, right now I do see it misting again. So hooray, I finished in just the nick of time. So that's all I'm gonna have for you guys for today. Again, thank you so much for all of your love and support and for hanging out with me while we played in the garden, checked out a few of our animals, and got some things done around here. So till the next one, friends, love y'all. Hope you have a good one. Catch you on the next one. Later, later.